Mr. Yong, Chairman of National Volunteer and Philanthropy Center, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It is a great pleasure for me to join you this evening at the Company of Good Conferment ceremony, as the movement marks its 10th anniversary. At the heart of the Company of Good is a simple proposition. Businesses can do well and do good at the same time. These are complementary, not competing goals. When companies create value for workers, communities, and society, they build the trust and resilience needed for long-term success. This is even more relevant today as the landscape is shifting. Around the world, geopolitical tension, economic uncertainty, shifting trade relationships, and the rise of AI are reshaping how countries and businesses operate. New possibilities are emerging, but so too are anxieties about jobs, livelihoods, and whether progress will benefit everyone. For Singapore, growth remains essential, but growth must translate into good jobs, better opportunities, and greater confidence for Singaporeans. This way, our businesses and workers can deepen their mutual trust and continue to thrive in a more volatile world. Expectations of companies are changing too. Increasingly, people look at not only at what organizations achieve, but at how they achieve it, how they hire, how they treat workers, how they operate, and how they give back. This is why Company of Good matters. Over the past decade, it has evolved from encouraging corporate giving into a broader movement of organizations committed to creating positive impact. The COG 2.0 refresh introduced in 2023 has shown clear traction. Participation has grown steadily, and the quality and breadth of companies seeking recognition reflects a real shift in how businesses see their role in the society. With this year's conferment, more than 1,000 organizations will have been recognized under the refreshed Company of Good recognition system. This is an encouraging signal that doing well by doing good resonates with the business community. The next step is to deepen this in practice and do good by our workers, for our communities, and for the society at large. First, do good by our workers. Businesses have to constantly transform themselves given the changing environment and the emergence of disruptive technologies like the AI. Company of Good should ensure that transformation is done with workers, not just simply done to them. This means communicating with employees honestly, involving them in job redesign, investing in training, and creating credible pathways into new roles. Where technology raises productivity, workers should also benefit through better jobs and fair rewards. A business that invests in its employees builds a more capable and engaged workforce. It also enhances its ability to attract and retain talent. That is doing good and also good for business. Second, doing good for our communities. Even as the economy and businesses progress, some groups will find it harder to adapt, and these include lower-income families, older workers, persons with disabilities, and those with fewer networks or resources. Companies can help ensure that progress does not leave behind the vulnerable and the less privileged. NCS, a tech company which achieved Company of Good 3 Hearts last year, is a good example. NCS has reapplied this year and will receive the Champion of Good accolade for deepening its commitment to corporate purpose. As Singapore advances its digital and AI ambitions, and NCS is using its technology and AI expertise to help children, youths, as well as communities build the skills and confidence to succeed in Singapore's digital future. Over the past year, NCS more than doubled its volunteer hours from 4,700 hours to over 9,800. NCS will further grow its partnership with NVPC through volunteering programs and by encouraging employees to use giving.sg, making it easier for them to volunteer and fundraise for charities. Companies can contribute not only money, but also capabilities, networks, and other resources. When businesses support the communities around them, they build trust with customers, partners, and the public, and strengthen their own long-term resilience. Third, doing good for society at large. Challenges such as workforce disruption, inequality, and food insecurity cannot be solved by one organization acting alone. In today's environment, the organizations that succeed will not simply be those with the strongest individual capabilities. They will be those that create value beyond their own boundaries. Company of Good provides a trusted ecosystem where organizations can learn, collaborate, and create positive impact together. Industry and trade associations have played an important role in this. They shape industry norms, build capabilities, and help businesses adopt corporate purpose in practical, sustainable ways. In doing so, they help those whose sectors move, and they help the whole sectors move forward together. The Association of Small and Medium Enterprises, or ASME, is one example. ASME has been working with NVPC to encourage its members to adopt corporate purpose and to equip business leaders with practical knowledge and resources. As part of its Impact 40 initiative, ASME is partnering the Food Bank Singapore and has rallied its members to adopt food donation boxes for those in need. To scale this, Call-led Enterprises, a 2025 Champion of Good, has stepped forward as a logistic partner. Cheng Heng Paper Products Company, a newly conferred Company of Good, Two Hearts, is sponsoring paper cartons. Together, they show how trade associations, businesses, and community organizations can combine their strengths to enhance food security. I'm heartened that the Company of Good is introducing an Industry of Good acknowledgement for industry partners that mobilize businesses and advance corporate purpose across their sectors. As Company of Good enters its new decade, two priorities can guide the movement: scale and relevance. First, scale. Crossing the 1,000 mark within 3 editions of the refreshed recognition system is encouraging. Your ambition is to grow the pool of recognized companies of good to 5,000 unique companies over the next decade. At that scale, Company of Good can shift industry norms and help the business community become a stronger force for good. Second, relevance. As AI reshapes workplaces and expectations around trust and accountability grow, Company of Good must evolve alongside these changes. NVPC must continue to help companies move beyond recognition thresholds and find substantive and innovative ways to contribute. As we mark the 10th anniversary of Company of Good, NVPC is developing a blueprint for the next 10 years to sharpen its focus and guide the next chapter. So its work continues to deliver value for business, community, and Singapore. I would like to congratulate the 481 organizations, including the 63 Champions of Good, who are being recognized here tonight. We celebrate your achievements. I encourage you to strengthen trust with your workers as you navigate change, deepen sustained partnerships with communities in need, and mobilize your employees, customers, suppliers, partners, and peers so your impact grows beyond what you can achieve alone. The first decade of Company of Good built a community of purpose-driven organizations. The next decade must turn this community into a multiplier for Singapore. Companies that are not only globally competitive, but also trusted by their workers, rooted in their communities, and committed to our shared future. Thank you, and congratulations once again to all our companies of good. Thank you very much.